reason I'm making this video is because in recent times, over the COVID-19 outbreak, we've had a sudden turn to nationalism. And in some cases, that's burying history. So I would like to present to you the story of the so-called ninja in China. I'm a historical researcher and practitioner of Chinese martial arts, and my specific interest, as I mentioned, is the ninja and the origin of the ninja being that of China. Now at this point I must introduce my little wife. My little wife Noelle is a most amazing character who is educated in traditional Chinese script. She's also a martial artist, which is very, very important when you do this type of research. We began this research by appearing in Japan, where we met with Otake Ritsuke, the headmaster of the Katori Shinto-ryu. Otake sensei said to us, if you really want to learn the art of the ninja, don't come to Japan. And that surprised us. What he said was, you should go back to the origin, which is China. The first question is, were there ninja or ninja-like operatives in China, and do we have evidence? The answer is yes, most definitely. The Chinese historical record is actually awash with information on ancient operatives that are the same as the ninja, or perhaps we could say the forerunners of the Japanese ninja. The first recorded around 2,700 years ago, this operative appears offering his services to a handler. The handler clearly knows exactly what he's doing. Now that's significant because that means that 2,700 years ago approximately, the handler already knew very well what was going on. It meant that there was a culture of this type of stealth operative. So that then means we can't just date it 2,700 years ago. We must go further back than that. And we don't actually know how far into antiquity it goes. 400 to 500 years ago, a Chinese manual comes out. The manual describes there are spies, there are penetrators, and so it goes on. So penetrators become the name for the operatives, the ninja, if you like, who will penetrate the impenetrable. That is their job. They are penetrators, and it is described in the historical record as penetrator. The next question is, oh, okay, well, what does a penetrator do? Well, that depends on what his mission is. So his mission will be to gather information. His mission may be to burn. Arson and destruction with fire was definitely a major use for penetrators. And then, of course, you have assassination, which is very, very common in ancient history. If penetrators was the category that the military assigned to these operatives, something else crops up. And that is, across 3,000 years, they are called thieves. But when you read the Chinese description of these, it's not just a thief. It is either a midnight thief or the thief of the dark night, or there's always a description, the moonlight thief, etc. There's always these lovely descriptions that come with it. The penetrators called themselves was Yebantou, or midnight thief. So this is all about the penetrators, the Yebantou, the midnight thief.